Hi Pisces rising suns and moons, welcome to your monthly prediction video for the month of June. I picked 5 important events this month, and the first one we have Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer on the 9th of June on the 25th degree, and it's happening in your 5th house. So you should be very careful not to get pregnant if you don't want it. Because if you want it, the doors are open entirely. And in fact, I think that's when a lot of Pisces risings will get pregnant, if they are even, interested in that. And for some, it might happen unexpectedly. Also, this is a perfect time for some sort of sport or a game or like a gym, and especially meeting someone very significant through a game. Like, others play online or not online, whatever games, and or like online or not online. Perfect. You might actually meet the partner of your life. It can happen. And then there's a blessing coming to your children. It can come independently or can be related to you, like you caused them to have some sort of blessing. Blessing as children and blessing for children. Other than that, this is actually one of the most typical combinations for winning a lottery. So I do not encourage those things, as it's, risky, but this is the day when Pisces risings. I'm not sure about the other moon or sun. I wouldn't be so sure, but risings would have more success with lottery, or actually that's related to games. I said the games, and through games you might meet love. So obviously through lottery you cannot meet love, so I'm not saying that, but it's a very successful time for love. Also dating, how could I not even mention? I probably should have mentioned this in the first place. This is success in dating, having a very pleasant and pleasurable time while dating with someone, or having success meeting someone very significant finally. Even like if you were trying for so long, finally that person comes just through a dating app. It can be simple as that. It can be any kind of circumstance, but success in dating, overall success. It's not like resolving issues, gaining clarity, although it can be more emotional openness from the person you're talking to. It can be, but it's just more like general success. And you should wait, because that's not everything, because we have later. Now we'll move to new moon in Gemini, and then I will talk about Mercury retrograde in your dating life. Okay, new moon in Gemini on the 15th, and it's happening on the 24th degree, and it's happening in the 4th house. This is new something at your home, within your family, with your family member saying something, especially words, communicating something that causes a new beginning. And it's a small new beginning. It can be just for a couple of weeks, I don't know, some change at your home, and maybe initially it feels impactful and like very important, but that effect is going to ease. Like, it's not going to be as important after 2 weeks, let's say. So yeah, important news, causing a new beginning at your home and with your family. Yeah. What else? Might be a new purchase, might be renting or like, yeah, renting with a friend, because Gemini is sibling, I mean, third house siblings. Gemini has a little bit of sibling energy, it has socializing energy, and it has a little bit of friendship energy. Of course, it can be related to a sibling. How could I even miss? So, whatever new beginning happens, maybe it's related to your sibling. Your sibling causes something new happening at your home. And sibling says something, let's say. But it's minor. I wouldn't even pay much of attention to that. Okay. Mercury retrograde in Cancer on the 29th of June, on a 26th degree, and it's in the 5th house. So as you met that person, that very significant, important, and very like a person that feels different, now you have to fix something about that connection, because there can be some a little bit unclear, a little bit shady maybe behavior, but it will be perceived in, like, you will perceive it that way. It doesn't necessarily have to be shady, it doesn't have to be something, you know, bad, but you will feel like or maybe you will hear words that cause you doubts. So there's destabilization of that connection a little bit, but just because you need to fix, because this dynamic that you had before might not work out long term. And Mercury, all that retrograde Mercury is doing is highlighting the issue that is crucially important to fix, because Mercury would never cause big issues. Only in the case, I mean, it will never cause big issues. It will highlight something that needs fixing for the long term working out. Like, if you want to work it to work out long term, you have to fix the minor details. I just communicated like an Indian. You have to fix the minor details. Anyways, apologies. I just couldn't resist. Okay, and the games. Someone was going there. Okay, and the games. Now, I do not recommend buying a lottery ticket because it might not be successful if you do it now. So I would just recommend doing it in the beginning of the month, I think around the 9th, and then not hoping for like more abundance to come, because Mercury retrograde is like, I don't know, I wouldn't risk my finances. And you may face the situation where you were trying to either play some sort of gambling or games or whatever, and you're just seeing that it's not the same kind of energy. And especially because Jupiter is leaving the fifth house. It is leaving the 5th house. So you might want to use the last bits of success and opportunities in regards to entertainment, games, gambling, what else? Dating, no. Like, I wouldn't say that stop dating because no success. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, you might want to ease your efforts on the previous things that I mentioned, because Jupiter is going to move out of that area So yeah, you might want to use the last opportunity, especially on the 9th, because that's when you get the last very big impulse, very significant and big impulse for success in those areas. Okay, so yeah, the next one we have full moon in Capricorn on the 30th, and it's happening on the 8th degree, and it's happening in the 11th house. So there's a emotional experience where you're suppressing, either you or someone else is suppressing emotions, and it's happening with your friends or networks. Suppressing emotion. I don't know if you can suppress emotions with your networks, but one way it can manifest is that you finally see the result of some sort of effort, especially related to work and related to networking. So maybe you see the result of someone helping you with something, and it's related to work, and it can be a positive kind of manifestation. But there's another kind of manifestation. If there's some kind of friend, someone you know, and there has been a little bit of tension. I said someone you know, not love, it's friends. And if that person is not your friend, but let's say in the same community, and it has been a little bit more difficult, then you may see the final result or final difficulty or something coming to light, being highlighted around that day. And I think after that things are smoother, I would say. It's like the final reaction, final emotional experience regarding that person. Also, joining some community is also likely. It has to be somehow related to work or old things or traditional things. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I wouldn't say it's joining religion. I mean, actually, religion is considered as like, if we think about the how do they say, like not the new age, but is it the new age? You know, there's spirituality and there's religion. So the religion would be that conservative type of belief system. So actually Capricorn perfectly represents that. And maybe some of you are joining some kind of religious community, but it has to be very very conservative. So maybe a lot of old people or a lot of conservative energy there. But anyways, yeah, I think that will be all about this full moon. The next one is Jupiter ingressing into Leo on the 30th, and is happening in the 6th house. So this is the Jupiter that I mentioned that is leaving your 5th house of children, dating, games, gambling, entertainment area. I'm sorry, there's a bird trying to like talk together with me to the camera, so it's like you probably hear a lot of sounds. Anyways, I'm just thinking, like, how can they sing all day same melodies? It's a very like I should consider the efforts as like really sorry, I'm just talking nonsense. I was just thinking the same melody the whole day, and it's a very sharp melody. You know, you have a Euro-Asian, what's that bird? Eurasian the black bird that sings has so many melodies, and there are so many, and so, like, not that sharp like this bird. So I understand how they can do it, but this one, just kidding. Okay, the last one is Jupiter ingressing into Leo, as I said, and it's going to your 6th house. So, resolutions to your health, getting help regarding your health, maybe surgeries, even like major ones, some major fix maybe, but at the same time, as far as I remember, this might cause liver problems. Obviously, any planet coming into the 6th house may cause that planet's meaning relating organ problems. But anyways, not everyone will have liver problems, and even if you have, I recommend milk thistle because it's just mwah. Anyways, I'm not alcoholic, just so you know. Anyways, so yeah, fixes to your health, advices regarding your health matters. Also, opportunities in regards to career, to your work, receiving major work opportunities, receiving opportunities to work abroad or travel, like work travel kind of opportunities. Many people that have advising careers will succeed much more, will have more advancement and abundance, and especially recognitions from colleagues or even clients, although client recognition might fall when Jupiter turns, oh my god, when Jupiter enters 7th house. Sorry, it's like the last sign and I'm just like crazy. Yeah, it's a big success related to your work matters, and probably new projects, very busy routine. It's probably, no matter what you do, no matter your situation, you work or not, you will have a busier routine, a lot more things to do, and might actually work on your hobbies to make it profitable. This is super likely that your hobbies become your work and bring you abundance. So, and especially if you want to show off in some way, like performative kind of hobbies, or just activities, maybe you don't consider that a hobby, although it should be a hobby if it's creative. Anyways, so I think that will be all, because it's already 18 minutes. I never made such a long video. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, and please help my channel grow. And thank you very much, and thank you for watching, and see you next time in July.